Yeah, we back now. Yeah, so like I said, I busted out to make that money. And when I busted out, bro, money was like kind of tight, but I had to do it, right? I left my house after 4, busted out, and I got to work like after I walked from there to Sunset Park from my house. I'm gonna tell you, that walk was, I couldn't afford to go on the bus. I'm sharing this to my friends because I want you guys to understand the struggle that I went through. You feel me? When I went back, bro, when I went back to, when I got my check, I still a little bit of money under my shit. I said, I said, yeah. Never thought about, picking up extra shift and shit. Ended up making more hours, making up, busting up. Bro, bust that shit hours, man. I said, fuck it. I'm gonna do it. And I said, nah. Gotta continue praying, gotta continue fighting and shit. Next thing you know, when I continue praying, fighting and shit, the money was close. I said, damn, I'm gonna get it. Hold on, I'll be back. Yeah, I'm back, bro. Tell you, when I busted out, I said, yeah, we gonna make this money work. Make it work. I make it work, you feel me? So it's not about, I tell people it's not about the grind that you're doing. It's about if you hustle and make your money great, you make it yourself look good. You feel me? So when I take my time to do this work, it's not about fucking up my life. It's about understanding the purpose of why I'm here, So yeah, people don't understand that when I come on the streets and work and bust my ass and doing this shit, it's not because I want to, it's because I'm inspired to do it. You feel me? Because my story could reflect on each and every one of you guys that used to be like me, trying to hustle. You feel me? So that's what it is. It's about the hustle and the grinding. You feel me? When I used to be broke and had no money, I didn't want to beg my family for nothing. Family didn't want to help. They said to me, go get a job. I ended up going out. I took my phone. I said, all right. You tell me I need to go get a job. I said, all right. I took my phone, started videoing. Out of all the videos I've been posting, I make money through the video. So I said, all right, I'm going to post one. Post 1, I made $50. Post 2, I made $65. I post 3, I make like almost more than that. I post 4, I make something else. I post 5, make $95. Post 6, if I post 17, it's $183. Post 21, that's $200. That's $192. So I just I had a phone. My homeboy said, you have a phone? I said, yeah. He said, go ahead and do what you love. Record, film. You can make money doing it. Work on YouTube. Build up more audience. Whatever. So I started doing that. I started building more audience. When I started building more audience and shit like that, I said, yeah. I went from 55 subscribers to 1,987 right now. My TikTok went from 0 likes to 8,000 likes on TikTok. So it's and then I kept practicing, kept putting my mind and my money where I'm at, bro. Just kept practicing, kept doing it. And now my money's good. You feel me? So we can't picture the money. You can't picture your life and making the greater of it. You feel me? But you gotta understand how it is. The world out here is fucked up, but people don't realize it. That where you spend your time and working and shit, no motherfuckers never want to hire your ass to work. But they're like, oh, you didn't meet the requirements, shit like that. I said, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? I said, I ain't meet no fucking requirements, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? So what I did, I'm gonna tell you what I fucking did. I took my phone out and I started videoing. And I made my fucking money like that. I ain't care about the city, I ain't care about nothing. I took my phone, I said, fuck this. I said, fuck this shit. I took my phone And I started doing it. I said, fuck, you know? Because at the day, what this world is coming to is a fucking con out of this world, man. And I tell these motherfuckers, don't test me if you don't want to smoke. You feel me? Don't test me if you don't want no smoke, bro. Cause you ain't gonna get no smoke if you wanna be a dumb bum bum. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So we out here, Metropolitan right now, bro. We out here. You feel me? I just made it to Metropolitan and I walked like this. Made it right to Metropolitan, bro. Walk like this and I make money doing this, bro. So I don't care what people think about me and shit. I said, fuck y'all haters. You know what I'm saying? That's how we do it. Cause the world's like, you talk about fuck this and fuck you. And that's how we do it, you feel me? So we out here. I'm gonna bust it out, yo. Yeah, fuck about these motherfuckers. I'm gonna bust it out, bro. Fuck you. Kiss my ass, motherfucker. That's how you do it. And that's how you make money, right? We out here. I'm at Metropolitan. And we out here, alright? We're gonna bust it out. Ain't gonna make this work, you feel me? That's what we doing. We out here. We out.